Well, it was two West Texas powerhouses colliding here at Bronco Stadium in Sutton County, and unfortunately only one could walk away with a dub. Good evening, folks. I'm Manny Diaz. Well, it was a great game nonetheless. The Wall Hawks ended up coming out with the win, 40-20 over the Sonora Broncos, and talk about a great defensive effort from the Hawks tonight, getting in the Sonora backfield and pretty much just living there all night long. We'll have some great highlights tonight, plus we'll hear from both coaches and players, but first things first, those Twisted Root highlights.
Tonight's Cover One highlights are presented by Twisted Root Burger Company.
Well, it was a battle of the Cover One Cover Boys tonight in Sutton County. Sonora's Brian Van Winkle along with Wesley Dutton hosting Wall's Sutton Braden and the Hawks. And I tell you, this kid had a Michael Jordan-esque kind of night. We'll tell you how. Opening drive of the game, Broncos looking at 3rd and 1 and hand off to Wilson Johnson. That Hawks defense there to put an end to this drive here. Next Wall possession, they give it to the sophomore Kai Herbert, and this kid is cruising for a nice gain and a Wall first down. Very next play, holla at your boy Sutton Braden for another Hawks first down. A little later, another handoff to the fullback, this time to Chase Rios, who takes it in for the 11-yard touchdown. Extra point blocked, giving Wall the early 6-0 lead. Broncos with the rock now, but the struggle remained real. Unable to do anything, they would have to punt. Ensuing Wall drive facing 3rd and long, number 9 finds Wilson Johnson. Unfortunately, that's not his guy. Broncos with the clutch turnover. But the Hawks would say, not so fast. On 3rd and 16, following a sack on 2nd down, here's Gage Wysoon coming up with the sack here. Second quarter now, same score, Hawks driving, but check out the senior safety Hunter Bunch coming up to make a nice play to bring up 4th and long. Very next play, Mason Fuchs finds his man, the sophomore Kai Herbert, puts together a nice shimmy of a move for a Hawks first down. Keeping that next play theme, toss to Mason Kendall, who's got himself a 9-yard touchdown, making it 12-0 Wall. Under 30 ticks left in the first half, Wall knocking on the door once again. Mason Fuchs calling his own number for a 20-yard gain. Few plays later, 9 seconds left in the half, Fuchs takes it in for 6. 2-point conversion good. Hawks led 19-0 at the break. Third quarter now, Hawks with the ball, but not for long. Wesley Dutton yelling Oski, coming up with the INT, giving life to that Broncos sideline. Ensuing drive, handoff to Wilson Johnson, and that's a huge Sonora first down deep into Wall territory. Plays later, Wesley Dutton takes the snap, and from the looks of things, he appears to be in. Zebras talk about it. Yeah, he's good. Not only a touchdown, but an AUM Holistic Therapies Play of the Game nominee. Extra point blocked. Score now 19-6 Wall. Next Hawks drive on 3rd down, Sonora looking to get back into this one. Jansen Morris, well, he comes up with a clutch sack, and the Broncos are back in business. Next Sonora drive, Broncos facing 4th and 5. Van Winkle sends it deep to Evan Shannon, but no dice here. Turnover on downs. Looky here, the Hawks take advantage. Hand off to this kid, Sutton Braden, chunking up the deuces. Battled strep throat this week. Game time decision today. Here good for a 56-yard touchdown while scoring an AUM Holistic Therapies Play the Game nomination. Yeah, looking like Michael Jordan, Game 6 of the finals, making it 26-6 Hawks. Under 2 to go in the third now, Van Winkle looking to do something, sends it downfield, but Wall there for the pick. That would be the night for Van Winkle. Wesley Dutton would finish the game for the Broncos under center as Wall goes on to win it 40-20, picking up their first win of the season while handing Sonora back-to-back losses. heading into Week 5.
Tonight's Cover One post-game sound is brought to you by the Caverns of Sonora.
We knew there was going to be a good ball club. We knew what Braden Sutton could do. He popped a couple. And, we just got behind the 8 ball and couldn't recover. But couldn't be more proud of our kids. Very easily could have laid down coming out in the second half, but battled back and showed a lot of heart and a lot of character. And in the long run, it's going to help us.
You anticipate Wesley Dutton kind of being at quarterback next Friday?
Well, we don't know. We had to change some things a little bit back there, and he gave us a little option, a little bit more of a run threat with him back there, and we got to see that tonight. Was able to escape the pressure from Wall's defensive line and make some plays for us. And so, but bottom line, whether it's Wesley Dutton back there or Brian Van Winkle, we got to do some things better, in our offensive line.
A program like this, at any time you play them, it doesn't matter what sport, they're going to compete. And for us to come in here to their home field and get a win like this, we're super excited. It's very difficult to win here.
It just adds even more to our breaking our losing streak, with breaking it against a team that we've rivaled with for years. It's amazing.
We were real nervous about Sutton. He's missed practice all week long. He's had strep throat, and we weren't even sure he's going to be able to play tonight. When we were changing the game to today, we checked to see if Sutton was even at school, just to make sure that we'd have our fullback. We had a backup. Chase Rios comes in, plays fullback for us, and was going to be our answer for tonight. But Sutton was able to play, and we were able to spell him a little bit with the chase, and both of them did a great job tonight.
I just got back from being sick, and today, and I wasn't planning on playing at all today. And just the coach came up to me, he's like, "How do you feel?" And I said, "Good enough to play." And
that's kind of where it all started. The quarterback didn't have really time to get comfortable back there. That was huge for us. The defensive line putting pressure on him, getting him out of the pocket, flushing him out of the pocket, making him throw on the run, making him throw off his back foot, putting him on the ground. Those kind of things right there, making a quarterback uneasy. And he spent a lot of time running tonight, and that's where we wanted him.
They bring the prep to the team. They hype everybody up. They're going to hit you in the mouth. It's awesome.
Tonight's play of the game is brought to you by AUM Holistic Therapies.
Well, how about our AUM Holistic Therapies play of the game? This one coming courtesy of Wall senior running back Sutton Braden. And this was pretty much the defining moment of the game, separating the two in the third quarter. Sutton going 56 yards to the house. This kid not only battling the elements tonight, but battling this entire week, which is why this play was good for our AUM Holistic Therapies play of the game.
It's time for Mannys Cover One final call of the night, presented by Pettit Productions.
Well, first things first, kudos to that Sonora Broncos team tonight. They played one heck of a ball game, but in the end, it was that Wallhawks team that was just a tad bit better tonight. But I tell you, props to that Wallhawks defense who just came with their lunch pail tonight, playing very physical against a very high-powered Sonora Broncos offense tonight, pretty much just keeping them at bay. Well, one guy that really stood out in my eyes was defensive end Gage Wysoon. I said at the beginning of the game, if the Wallhawks were going to have a chance against this high-powered Sonora offense, it was going to start on that defensive line, and it was going to start with Gage Wysoon, and this kid brought it tonight. Offensively for the Hawks, it was a Jordan-esque kind of effort from senior running back Sutton Braden. We saw Jordan back in the day come back in Game 6 in the finals against the Utah Jazz with flu-like symptoms, and just every moment in that game for Jordan, it looked painful. Tonight, Sutton, well, he was playing with strep throat. In fact, this week, he was weak as all get up. Coach Guy wasn't even sure if he was going to make it to school today, but he did. Talk about some heart from this kid, and most importantly, talk about some effort. It was a solid win for the Hawks tonight, and I look forward to seeing what they're going to do next week against those Big Spring Steers. Well, it was a true battle of two West Texas teams tonight here at Bronco Stadium in Sonora. And congratulations to the Wallhawks, who came out with a 40-20 dub over the Sonora Broncos. Meanwhile, the Cover One team, well, I tell you, sleep is something we're going to do when we're dead, because tonight we're not getting any of that, and most definitely not even on Friday, because we're going to be back in Angelo as the San Angelo Central Bobcats host the El Paso Pebble Hills Spartans for homecoming on Friday night. We're expecting heavy rain tomorrow night. It's about an 80% chance, we heard. hopefully Mother Nature holds off for this one. It's the non-district finale for the Bobcats. But before we leave you tonight, we got to have a little fan talk, and the Hawks fans pumped about the dub tonight. We'll leave you with that one. All right, guys. It's been fun tonight here at Broncos Stadium. We look forward to a great outing tomorrow night back in San Angelo. For Sofa Couch Media's Cover One, I'm Manny Diaz. Good night, and God bless.
How much fun was it seeing these guys get a win tonight?
That was a whole lot of fun. First one of the year.
Did you guys think that y'all would come out with the dub tonight?
Oh, of course. You always think we're going to win. We're yelling the entire time, standing, and it's a lot of fun. I guess I'm the leader out there. They like to yell, Sean's in charge. And
Sean's in charge! Sean's in charge! Sean's in charge! Sean's in charge!